I got something new that I can't wait to try. So I'm waiting for your segment.
Wednesday and Thursday, kind of slow news day. All right. Friday, slow news day. So I only have a couple of items. It'll be pretty quick today.
But without further ado, let's see. Oh,
Hey, all right. So welcome to the wrap, everybody. We paid for it, so you don't have to, right? So Steve Deace Show on Monday, the 25th, first 30 minutes. They discussed cabinet picks, and in typical humble Deace commentary, they discussed being a DeSantis supporter and what it means to take a shot at the king and miss, right? And how you can have opinions, but you gotta throw them with a grain of salt. And he admitted it and he owned it. He said, "Hey, I was a DeSantis supporter. I backed him. I took a shot at the king and missed. And if they don't want to hear what I have to say, they have every right to ignore me." And anyway, it's a very interesting discussion. They went down that rabbit hole. You can catch that in hour one on Monday. War Room, again, Monday with Steve Bannon, hour one, discussing known Biden admin apparently is flooding immigrant spaces with all hands on deck stamps to get visas approved. They're bringing everybody in to stamp approve as fast as they can. And he's talking about how they're doing that process and how they're using the app to complete that to try to get as many in as possible. So that was an interesting look into what's going on. Ben Shapiro Show, 26 November, the best idea regarding the filibuster I have ever heard. Listen to this, right? So Dems want to blow it up, right? The Democrats have been talking about blowing up the filibuster when they're in power. Now they're talking about how to use it. Anyway, the suggestion comes to have a constitutional amendment to enshrine the filibuster, leave it on the table for the first 18 months. If Democrats do not vote for it in 18 months, then that is a clear communication. They intend to blow it up when they have power, blow it up first, and ram everything home the last 6 months before they get a chance. Because
interesting.
Clearly communicated their intentions. I thought that was an excellent idea. Offering of peace. Hey, enshrine this. The filibuster just becomes a part of the American process. Doesn't matter who's in power. It's always available, right? No one can nuke it, make it part of the Constitution. If they don't vote for an 18 months, then nuke it first, then ram it all home because you're about to have it done to you. Last, back to the Steve Deace Show, hour one, they discussed Jay Bhattacharya being selected to lead the NIH, right, the National Institute of Health. If you remember, Jay Bhattacharya was one of the authors of the Great Barrington Declaration and was one of the first doctors to come out opposed to all the lockdowns, right? So the best part, the lady he's replacing over at the NIH is the same lady who tried to smear his reputation by releasing articles. So they kind of discuss what an epic feeling he's probably going to have taking her name down and putting his up. So great guy Bhattacharya anyway over there to lead the NIH. Pretty smart, holds degrees in a couple of things. He's been a professor over at Stanford, not just medicine and public policy and stuff, but also economics and things. So he's got a great broad background. Anyway, check him out. And that is a wrap for this week. It was Thanksgiving.